Greetings, folks. John here with a quick review for the new film, The Avengers. I'm going to make this real simple, okay? Here's the deal. I had my doubts about Avengers. I really have. I didn't think box office-wise it was going to do all that much better than any of the other Marvel films. After all, it's just the same audience going to all of them. I wasn't, even though I really like Joss Whedon, I wasn't a fan of the fact that they weren't going to bring in an existing Marvel director from one of the other films in for that sense of continuity. So I thought it was going to be fun, but I had my doubts. I am not given to hyperbole, but I'm going to tell you right now, swearing on my mother's soul, I have never had more fun watching a movie in my life. I'm not saying this is the greatest movie of all time. I'm not saying this is the best movie of the decade, but what I am telling you is that from the moment this movie started to the moment that I walked out grinning like a freaking idiot from ear to ear, I have never in my life, and I've been to a hell of a lot of movies, I've never in my life had more fun at the movie theater. So look, obviously you know what's going on with the Avengers. You got all the cast of characters back. I don't need to tell you about the plot or the story. Basically the first half of the film is fantastic because Joss Whedon brings this incredible gift of banter and dialogue that he has to all of these characters. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's Robert Downey Jr. or Chris Hemsworth or Chris Evans or Scarlett Johansson or Mark Ruffalo or any of the cast. They all have fantastic lines. This is a very funny film because Joss Whedon knows how to do that dialogue, that banter so quick and so crisp. It's so engaging and so entertaining. And like I said, this movie is almost as funny as it is exciting. So you get the first half of the film with lots and lots of action, but it's more focused on this banter, setting up the story and what story there is, and all these great laughs and some great confrontations and all that kind of stuff. Then you get into the second half of the film. You're already thinking, this is one of the most action-heavy films I've ever seen in the first half, but then the second half comes along, says, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, you've never seen anything like this. And then as my friend George Roush, who's sitting over here actually on a desk right now, said to me, it's like, take all the greatest action films of all time, times it by 100, and there you've got the Avengers. The action goes completely off the charts. And let me tell you this. You've probably read some people tweeting this, who have seen the film already, but it's absolutely true. You will be dying for another Incredible Hulk film after watching the Avengers. You will be screaming to the heavens asking for another Incredible Hulk film. I'm not going to give away any of the stuff that happens, but this is some of the most creative, wonderful, imaginative things. Like everything you've ever wanted the Hulk to be. And I've liked the previous Hulk films, especially the last one. But everything you've wanted to see the Hulk do and everything you've wanted the Hulk to be on the big screen is in this movie. And none of the characters take a back seat. Iron Man is highlighted. Black Widow is highlighted. Thor is obviously highlighted. Captain America is highlighted. Hulk obviously highlighted. I mean, they're all highlighted. Nobody takes a back seat. Every character gets their moment in the spotlight, and they all fit in incredibly well in a way that I didn't think could be done before. This is an exciting, funny, just plain fun movie. I could not be more happy. It blew away every expectation that I had. I am thrilled with it. Again, I'm not saying this is going to be the best motion picture of the year. I'm not saying it's one of the great films of all time, but in just pure fun. If another movie comes out this year that gives me a better time at the theater than Avengers did, this is going to be one hell of a year for the movies. I love this thing. Overall, I don't know, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give it 10. Simply because of how much fun I had. I don't give 10s, but I'm going to give it a 10 because I can't remember the last time I saw a movie where I've been drooling and chomping at the bit to get into the theater and watch it again. So anyway, overall, I give The Avengers a positive review. By all means, go and see it. Thanks for joining me. My name's John Campea. Bye-bye.